Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, blah blah blah. Rage across New York, the Lupus venue, where on today's scene, uh, Kotori, where would be this goddamn feared today?
Smiles was coming to his den.
Yeah, then I guess he's inside, but then probably making what he does best, which is crafting bones with his teeth, munching on it, surrounded by all his other little skeleton corpses and little fearsy things.
And um, he will the light coming into the entrance of the den will be darkened. As it is, yeah,
As if someone was standing above it.
well, more as if night spirits were shrouding it.
Oh my god! But it's noon.
Yep.
So he is. He's munching on his bone as he gets the impression that yeah, the sun is not really up there anymore. As he looks up,
And he sees a very familiar form, one he hasn't seen in the flesh for a long time.
he will.
Smiles in the night.
But the one and only. And yeah, he will look at him munching on the bone before cracking it up under his jaws and stretching himself, getting up and making slow movement to actually get out of the den. Because
Brother.
yeah, he has someone to invite inside. Brother.
It's been a long time. And Smiles will start sniffing at Katori's muzzle and licking his teeth.
To which Kotori will return the gesture, licking his teeth and starting to nibble a little bit on the skin on the neck, on the fur on the neck. Like. So, how are your memories?
Still, the come and go. It's confusing coming back.
Yes, this is the reason why I gave you the statue.
Yes.
The Pangea is a great place to be, but unfortunately, it is probably too good for us and makes us forget everything that is wrong with this place.
It is so happy. Have a place that's not corrupt, tainted by the Homids.
And where everything is in order as it should be.
Yes. I met your new packmates.
Of the Fury?
Yes. She seemed interested in it. And one of the Lupus cubs. She said she was your sister.
Snow paws. Yes. Yes, she is. He nods. Yes. She had. I thought she would be more scarred by her experience in the zoo. But She has recovered more than I would have expected, and now she is standing among us. I couldn't be any more proud.
Yes. Judging the homids for their foolishness as a knowing moon.
Have you met Stoneclaws?
She has not spoken much.
She is not one to spoke much. She go straight to the point, as one would expect from one of us.
Sensible.
Hmm.
Sooner is your beta. She seems
Yes.
to have learned from long ago.
He nods. She had to face her own trials. She also had to learn the consequences of her actions, even as a member of a nation.
Yes.
And, well, considering how she acted during the battle that took place 2 days ago, I think she proved that she was more than just a simple Ragabash. She killed. With the help of the ancestors, she killed in one blow an afro of the Silk Fang.
An Athro. How did she do that?
Well, she got some help. But to make it quick, the Silver Fang with their houses there, as he's trying to think of a way, because even to him the term houses makes no sense.
Like camps.
Yes, like camps. They have camps, but they are family, not opinion. Their camps were at war in the past, accusing Cinna's, now Ophelia, camp to be not corrupted, but influenced by creatures beyond, from other places different. They stormed upon them and killed most of them. And when they learned that she was a Garu and that she was from their blood, they pretty much came here demanding that she was handed to them. They came with many Fenrir. So, since they didn't want to hear the voice of reason, well, we wiped them out of our lands, throw them back to the ocean. And as for how she managed to do this outside of her own mastering of weapons, fake claws, well, I summoned all the spirits of this place, all the ancestors, the ones who were there before the Wormbringers came, and those who fell for the sept. So they gave her a little bit of power to help her defeat the foe. But she still managed to land a single blow and murder him.
Wow. The Silver Fangs let the Homid mind influence them a lot.
That is true. Even if it is.
Is she corrupt?
No, not as far as we know. She hasn't shown any signs that she was under the influence of something else. And if she was, well, you know what would happen anyway.
Yes. But even though you have chosen her as beta, I'll not roll over before a Homid without a challenge.
So you want to challenge her?
Yes.
Good. She needs exercise. She, well, since she is the daughter of the alpha of her camps, she is supposed to reign over them, or at least what is left of them. So I propose her the position to have a taste of leadership. Now you will provide me with exactly what I need. She needs to be challenged. She needs to have someone who will challenge and question her in her leadership. Leadership is not a nice boat where she can stay up, float. She's going to have to learn to swim.
You say so. Who is still alive from before? Who is still here? I've heard most of them are dead.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to roll a little willpower here. He's okay, at least. Even if his ears flattened a little bit. Yes, many have died. As he thinks, who is the last one that died when you were here?
So obviously Book and Blitzkrieg died after Smiles left.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was before or after Blitzkrieg died.
Yeah, it was before.
Okay. So he take a deep breath as he's thinking of all the one that died. Well, Blitzkrieg died shortly after you left. Not the most glorious of death, might I add. He was eaten alive by Wendigo. Or at least his heart.
Okay.
That made an interesting series of events that I wouldn't have thought would happen, but nevertheless, they happened. After this, others died. Kelly died, sacrificing her life trying to take out Renz the Pure, which wasn't Renz the Pure, was Antonio, disguised as Renz the Pure. Then and Xavier died. He cursed Victoria, and in doing so, the water. Oh yes. You may not remember that, or perhaps it will come back later. But we had Teeth of Titanium and Sept. And I think you can roll Garou lore.
I'm pretty sure Red Talon Lord.
Yeah, or Red Talon lore, more precisely. That he's on Red Talon most wanted list.
Yep. 3 successes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
You know the
Corrupt
accursed
one.
name.
The Weaver
Yes.
Child.
Yes, this one. He uh he made them fight each other. Xavier killed Victoria in a duel, and he sentenced him and took out his arm. He died shortly after that.
Hmm.
Then, after all this, others died, but the one that you would remember probably the most. Uh, Kachina, well, I thought he was wise. Turns out he was corrupted by his Hamid mind. He made a bargain with spirits that he couldn't hope to uphold. He angered many. He angered many totems. He angered Wendigo. He angered Raditosk from the Gate of Fenrir. Angered many others. So we sentenced him to death, and I sacrificed him to the spirits because he caused the death of the Den Mother, who was the lupus of the Silver Fang, because he was taking too much time to pay for what he owed to the spirit.
Right.
Then,
Foolish.
indeed, then Travis didn't die for well, basically what happened is that Ura arrived on Sept. Aaron, a glasswalker, Ragabash, and he started to get on his head that he would fight on his fight with the alpha of the city, with his Hamid mayor, which incidentally he was doing by following orders of Travis, which put Ren in a very problematic position. So the warder punished them, and Travis killed him without a challenge.
Foolish.
Indeed. So Travis was condemned to die. And shortly after, goddamn Hura, he took Ren again on a mission to find some leeches who was, well, doing what leeches do, doing their things with Hamids. And she died there.
This Homid, this Ura, seems to be getting a lot of people killed. A lot of Garu killed, sorry.
Indeed. But apparently that is not violation of litany.
Their litany is foolish.
True. I am starting to. Now, I don't. Well, I don't have most of my Fearge back. I have Ping, who's an Ura Fearge, and the Cubs. Oh, well, one at least is, I would say, interesting. You should have a talk with him. He was. He is just like you. He has inherited the blood of the night spirits. The other, he shows potential, but he carries the taint of the Shadow Lord in his blood.
Both Homids.
Yes, both Hamids. But as he thinks for a second, the one that is touched by the night spirits, he seems aloof, different. I think that he doesn't know anything about being a Hamid.
Maybe he can learn a better way.
He nods. I had a conversation with him and Ping. They were talking about Hamid things. The way he was responding, he was doing what night spirits do best. He was hiding and lying about the information that he was given, gathering whatever he could get as pieces of information. He might make an interesting thing later.
Who is the Wormfoe now? With Travis and Blitzkrieg dead.
Contemplates rose to that position.
Contemplates is Warder, not Wormfoe.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying Warder. He says it's Garrett, a Shadow Lord, Ragabash. Hamid.
Very well. I'll see if I can seek him out.
He has shown interesting input as much as he is what he is. I will at least give him that he is not, well, like who you know. It is at least one good thing.
He's not a failure, you mean?
Yes. Or he hasn't failed yet.
Right. There are many to meet. The Hamids have not learned their place.
So, last time you left, you thought about being a den parent. Have you changed your mind regarding this?
I spoke to the den parent. He said that another lupus was going to do it. She seems your packmate. My packmate.
Yes, I've been trying to nudge her in that direction.
She seems
another wolf.
Capable. I feel that if I become den parent, I will kill them.
I wouldn't fault you for that. As he thinks, well, the Silver Fang one, I haven't really spent time with it. But I've seen the one with Fiona Blood. He acted like a dog. when I was talking to him.
Yes.
Hmm.
The Silver Fang one is arrogant. By their standards.
Hmm.
He's
Yes.
self-important.
Yes, from what I gathered from Snowpaw's input on the question, and from Ophelia, he's full of himself, but also doesn't seem to fully comprehend the idea that yes, pecking order exists for a reason, even among them. You have to learn. And, well, if he doesn't, then we can send him straight to Pangaea. Or to Wolfholm.
He does not deserve Pangaea.
True.
It's good
I
to see
think
you again, brother.
his ears rised up again. I have to say that I have missed your particular touch and point and view on things. But oh yes, I think I need to tell you this one. Alan is dead. Finally.
What happened to him? He hasn't fallen when Smiles went away.
Oh, he hadn't fallen. Wait, really?
Yeah, I've been in ST for a year, dude.
Shit. I mean, it's completely blurry, but yeah, I mean, I just told you that pretty much Callie killed Antonio.
He'd heard about Antonio?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He'd been told?
Okay,
Not heard about Alan?
So he looks at Smile, which I guess is kind of cocking his head on the side because he wasn't aware of this. Well, Alan fell to the worm. He dented the spiral and took Antonio with him. He was a pain on our side for quite a while. Even cost us a promising cub. But when we went to gather Dusk, the one touched by the night spirits, he was there with a pack of spirals. Me and the Black Fury, we fell down a hole and fought him. I decapitated him with my jaws.
It's good that he's been killed if he fell.
Indeed. Now that you're back, it means that perhaps for once we will be able to track down once again Ren's the Pure. Because unfortunately, for all that I've seen, well, Sina has many gifts of Ragabash and understands some of its purpose, but she's not a tracker, at least not yet. That is not where her expertise lies.
I'll find him.
And then perhaps we shall see if if he poses the same threat as he did before with all those different directions.
Yes.
There's one thing that I regret, though. If you had been back earlier, we rescued another girl.
Okay. Maybe it would have been good to meet a girl, but if not, I will. As wasn't there.
Mm.
If you want, maybe I will show you more of the Bastet and the Macaulay. I spent more time with them.
There's definitely that wiggling of a tail. Because
yeah,
knowledge. Knowledge. He approached, smiles as he nuzzle him once again. It's been lonely without you.
I'm back now.
Yes. It's good. The kinfolks, I make them run, but they are still getting chubby sometimes. Might do them some good. Might do them some good. Well, if you want, you can come in then later. This is where most of the pack sleep nowadays. I even managed to convince Ophelia to spend more time in a den than to stay in a Hamid den in the Scar. So, you are more than welcome to rejoin me here.
I will do.
And, well, with that, I think we can call this a scene. Thank you, player, for playing, watcher for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Smiles in the Night, Amazing Adventure in the Sept.